Sean, that felt like a big victory for your team in a lot of ways. What are your immediate thoughts after that?
Yeah, quite emotional really. We started a little bit off. We just spoke about, but we hung in there and we said like, what was it, something like 16-12 at half time. I was pretty pleased going in at half time, and I think the half time hooter came at the right time for us, just because we wanted to get back, reassess, speak about the things where we needed to fix up, so that we could go out there and play our style in the second half. But it was just a little bit chaotic at times. I felt our discipline was quite poor in the first 20 minutes. A lot of errors early doors, which then put them on the front foot, and Fev are a good team. They can pull you apart on the edges, especially with the players they've got. So that was a big fix-up, and we just wanted to get in the cycle and hand the ball over on our terms in the second half, and we did that. But full credit, I thought, Fev kept coming at us, and JJ, that tackle in the corner, saved that try in Phoenix under the side of the post, sorry. These big plays in games, that's what kind of won us a game, along with the effort.
You mentioned chaotic, perfect word really for, I'd say, the last 15 minutes or so of that game when everything seemed to happen. How key was not just the red card to Gathering Springer, but how you then, as a team, capitalised on that, because it was red card, penalty, try.
Yeah, and that was kind of the common theme of the game. When we kind of made an error or give a penalty away, 6 again, it's try, and you kind of need to break that cycle. So obviously we felt like we could have done it against 13. We felt like we had the ascendancy then in that half, especially when we went in that cycle for about 6 minutes. But anytime we came down here and we finished the ball over on our terms, kept them in the corner, front loaded our D, we got the ball back. Phoenix linked up with JJ really well, and gets us on the front foot, and then we was quite calm, putting the tries over, and Drinky iced the kicks, got the conversions, and made up really for the win. Made up for the win.
Does competing with and beating a team like Featherstone, who we discussed, one of the most seasoned campaigners at this level, finished top of the pile when you were there a couple of years ago, just beating them the first time you play them, does that give you a kind of extra belief that we belong at this level and we belong at the top of this level?
Well, yeah, obviously it does, and there's areas in that game where we wasn't smart, we wasn't clinical, we made too many errors. I think they had only made 2 in the first half, so to actually withhold that pressure of on defence, and we sorted it out the second half, was a lot better on the edges. That's what wins you games, and that's what kind of hopefully will be in the talking points that we're maybe a top 6 team, a top 4 team, and that's what we set out to be in the playoffs at the end of the season. So obviously to get one over on Fev, who are a top 4 team, 100%, it's a big win for us there.
And the side issue, of course, is that you'll play Fev again after the draw was made for the semis. 80 minutes from Wembley, and it's a home tie against Featherstone Rovers. What was your reaction to that draw?
I didn't know until just before the game, so I always just said, it doesn't matter who we get, because they're all tough games. Fev, all the big 4's gone through. So we just wanted a home tie. That's the main thing, and we got a home tie, so looking forward to it, but more looking forward to winning this now this week.
Yeah, final thought on that. The games come, they come in thick and fast all year, but Widnes and Bradford, you couldn't wish for two bigger back-to-back games, I guess.
Yeah. We set out, we've got a block here now, and we'd like to get 3 Ws. It's a big period for this, in a short turnaround against Widnes and then Bradford. I feel like if we could, take 2 more scalps, with the Ws, then there's a bit of a separation, and the sooner you get to 10 points, the lot better it is for the team.
Well done today, Sean.
Thank you.